Hello everyone, my name is Marios Konstantinidis. I work for Logicom Distribution and I am specialized in modern workplace solutions. I would like to welcome you to an introductory tutorial of Microsoft Teams, mainly focused for people that haven't used this app before. I will try to give you an understanding and an overview of what Teams application is about and how can it help a group of people in a business. Please let me show you at first the Office 365 subscriptions that enable users for Teams. And let me tell you some first few words. Microsoft Teams is a hub for teamwork. It's an application that helps you put together a team and work all together using chat instead of email and channels instead of file folders. It's a workspace for you and your team where you can securely edit files at the same time, see likes, add mentions, all with just a single click. It's a place that your team can make its own by adding notes, websites, applications, and many more. And because it's in the cloud, it lets everyone work together no matter where they are. It's a solution that understands that having fun doesn't just make you and your team more productive, but it also makes you more creative. Now, let's begin our tutorial by downloading the application. We're going to download the app from teams.microsoft.com/downloads. You can find the link at the bottom of the screen. For the purposes of our tutorial, I have already downloaded the executable file. You can click on Download Teams purple button to download the file. When the file is downloaded, please click Save and then Run. Now let's run our executable file. It will take some time to load up the first time you will try to load it. And please use your work or Microsoft email and password to sign in. Our application is now running. And the first thing you can do in Teams is to choose if you want to create a new team or you want to join an existing one. In order to join an existing team, you need to get an access code from the appropriate administrator. Let's create a new team from scratch. You can choose whether your team will be private, meaning that users will need to get permission from you in order to join, or public, where anyone from your company can join in. For our example, I will choose public. It is important to give your teams an appropriate name. Otherwise, as time passes by and your team's number increases, you will eventually get lost. I will name my team Sales Department, as I will want to add my colleagues from the sales team. Our team is now created. Nice work. And you can add members in your team by using their name or email. For beginning, let's add a couple of members. Sorry about that. It's tricky sometimes. As you can see, Teams asks you if you want to change the role of each member. You can assign them as administrators or leave them as simple members. We will leave them as members for now. Our team is now created. On the left side, you can see our new team, and below you can find our general channel, which is automatically created every time you create a new team. You also get with it a general channel. On the right side, you can see the conversations area, where anyone in the current team can collaborate, share files, ideas, and many more. Let's create a new conversation. You can mention someone by using the symbol, following by his full name and the message you want to send him. At the end of the page now, you can find the other functionalities of the conversation area. You can create a new conversation, change the fonts, change the indentation, decide if everyone can reply to your conversation or you and the moderators, and you can choose if you want to post it in multiple channels. Let's create a new channel to demonstrate that function. You can create a new channel by clicking on the right side of your team's name. Let's name our channel test. The channel has been added to our team. Now let's create that new conversation. I will write a small phrase. And it's a good idea, I think, to test the fonts. We will bold hello. We will set italic from the team, sorry, and we will underline the channel. You can click on post and then select channels to select the channels you want to post it at. As you can see, our general channel is already by default selected. And as we created that new conversation on it, and we can select the other channel as well. Click on send, and our new conversation has been created.
Let's check now if it was posted on test. Yes, you can see that it was posted on the test channel as well. Now, let's explore some of the rest of the functions of the conversation page. You can attach files from either your OneDrive or upload them from your computer. You can add emojis, send GIF images, send some stickers. The most important function though is the Meet Now button. By clicking on it, you create a new meeting You can add the subject of it. You can have your camera on or off. And when you click Meet Now, you get connected to your meeting. You can invite people to join you. As you can see on the right hand side, we already have 3 suggestions, which are the members we have in our team. You can turn off and on your camera, you can mute your sound, and you can share your desktop with the rest of the participants, or even some files, PowerPoint or Word or Excel you might have in your computer. Here you can see some other functionality of the meetings. Now, show conversation. You can share comments with the rest of the participants. And you can actually see the participants. You can see if they are muted or not, if they have their camera on. And another interesting functionality is the show meeting notes. You can create notes during your meeting. We'll try to make an example for you. Let me create 2 examples here, or actually 2 different notes sections. We will call the first one test, and let me add another section of notes. We will call this one test 2. Now let's write something on the first one. All right. The interesting fact now is that when you terminate your call, you can actually view all the meeting notes you took from the meeting notes tab on the top of the page. Let's click on it, and as you can see, we have our notes here.
Now the next one, and very important to check out, is files. If we get to files, something which is really interesting to see is that you can create folders and save files in it, and users can view and edit the files uploaded there, as well as copy and download them. Now, if you click on New, you can see that you can create new Word documents, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, notebooks, or even new folders. Let's create a Word document, for example. I'm gonna call it Hello Team and click on Create. And here we have our new Word document. Let's type something simple for now. Smiley face. And if I click on File, you can see that Save As option exists, but not Save. This is because when you close the document, the file is automatically saved and is accessible to every member of the team. In Office for the web, Android, iOS, or the latest applications from Office 365, you and your colleagues can co-edit any document you want without worrying about if anybody is working on the document at the moment. Just open the file you need to edit, and if any of your colleagues is editing too, your changes will be merged as you work. Another important feature in Teams is the calendar. Your calendar in Teams is connected to your Exchange calendar. In other words, when you schedule a meeting in Outlook, it will show up in Teams, and the opposite. There are several ways to create a new meeting. I will show you the easiest one. Click on Calendar on the left side toolbar, and then click on New Meeting in the top right corner. The scheduling form is where you will give your meeting a title, invite people, and add meeting details. You can use the scheduling assistant to find a time that works for everyone. Once you're done, select Save. This will close the scheduling form and send an invitation to everyone's Outlook inbox. Let's create a new meeting. We'll call it Sales Team Monthly Meeting. We will add some participants. We will schedule it for the 13th of April. It will start at 10 o'clock in the morning and it will last for 2 hours. We want it to be posted on the test channel in our team, and we will also add a location for our meeting. Let's type some details. Please join us for our monthly meeting. And we click send. Now, as you can see, the meeting is being created in the calendar. It might take some time as it should send the invitations to our participants. But let's check our channel in the sales department team. If we click on test, we will see that our meeting has been successfully posted in our channel. The next feature we'll see is the chat. You can start a one-on-one chat or a group chat the same way. You can find the chat tab on the left side. If you want to start a one-on-one chat, select a new chat on the top of your chat list, new chat, and type the name of the person you want to text. Now compose your message in the box at the bottom of the chat. You can also use the formatting options by selecting Format under the box where you type the message. We can bold our word, use the italic and underlined, and then select Send. Great. In order to create a group chat, select New Chat. Select the down arrow here on the right top field and type the name of your group. Now you can start typing the names of your participants. And send them a new message. You have now created a new conversation. You should know that there is a limitation of 100 people per group chat. An interesting fact is that Teams will save the whole chat history all the way back to the first message. In case somebody leaves the group, their chat responses are still there in the chat's history. The last feature we're going to explore is calling in Teams. You can find calls in the left side toolbar. As you can see on the upper left side, there are a couple of options. You can go to your speed dial, contacts, your history, and voicemail. If you go to contacts, you can see all your colleagues that you have in your contact list. Now, if you click on speed dial, you will be able to see all your colleagues grouped together, and you will be able to call them or add them to your chat. Before we finish this tutorial, I would like to make sure that you have completely understand how to create a new team. So click on Teams on the left sidebar, and at the bottom of the Teams list, click Join or Create a Team. Create Team, build a team from scratch. This time I will choose my team to be private. I will name my team Contact Details, as I want to share them with you at the end of this video. No members, and you can see our contact details team created in our teams list. Okay, everyone, I think we are done. I believe we have covered all the core features of Microsoft Teams. Here are my contact details. In case you want to contact me, I remain at your disposal for any further information that you might require. Thank you all for your time.